And that's exactly what Paul's talking about here. That there's nothing that God wouldn't do as a father in order to see us, even though we didn't deserve it, even though we've done wrong, to enter this family. And when it comes to adoption, who holds the power in adoption? Is it the adoptee? No. It's the one adopting. And so it is for God. He holds the power. And what kind of parents would it be, or what kind of father would it be if it made the children try to work their way into the family? To try to somehow earn their spot. And that's not what God does at all. That's not how He approaches you today, and that's not how you should approach Him. Because you can't earn your way in. So how do you gain access as a son or daughter? Well, here's the big idea that Paul's making in this chapter, and it's something that we need to see very clearly. It's that you can't work your way into the family. You can't work your way into the family of God. God isn't in the business of hiring employees. He's in the business of adopting children. And that's really good news for us this morning, that we don't have to try to work our way into the family, but that He invites us into the family because of what He's done and because of the way that He's made. And so how do we gain access into the family? Well, it's only through faith. And what kind of faith is that? Well, here's what it says. Here's what Jesus says in His ministry. He says, "Truly I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." What kind of faith is it? Faith like a child. Faith like a child. Now, growing up, I had different ideas about what this meant. I thought that faith like a child meant kind of a blind faith. Kind of this idea that maybe you would, jump off a ledge and you would trust that your parents are going to catch you. Maybe this kind of immature faith. But in studying and then trying to better understand what faith like a child really means, it's not that at all. And to understand it, you have to understand this culture, that back in this day, children were seen as very lowly. They were seen essentially on the same level as servants. Because they didn't have much to provide, they couldn't work, they didn't add a lot into the family. And so what it meant to have faith like a child is that you would come, really, with your hands open with nothing to offer. Knowing that you had nothing to offer. In fact, what you may come with is saying, "Jesus, I don't have anything to offer you. In fact, what I do have to offer you is a lot of doubts. What I do have to offer you is a lot of hurt. What I do have to offer you is my past. What I do have to offer you is a lot of confusion. What I do have to offer you is a lot of pain. But I'm going to come and I'm going to trust that by faith you're going to take all of that brokenness, all of those scars, all of those wounds, and you're going to somehow work it together for my good because you are a good and loving Father." That's what it means to have faith like a child. And if you're not a Christian today, here's what's great news, is that you don't have to clean yourself up. You don't have to get your act together. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what you've done. God's grace that He's offered is just as true for you as it is for me. And if you'll give Him your sin, you'll confess that, you'll acknowledge your need for Him as a Savior, He promises that He'll save you. He'll save you and invite you into the family. It's amazing. He says, "Those who are weary, come to me." So what now? What do we do with this? Well, if you don't have a relationship with Jesus, that's where it starts. It starts right there. Now, if you're a part of the church family and you do have a relationship with Jesus, if there's something in your life that you've been carrying that you haven't been willing to hand over, maybe it's your job, maybe it's your finances, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your marriage, whatever it is, would today be the day that you say, "Yeah, I really do need to hand this over. I really do need to trust God with this. I don't need to continue to carry this on my own. I don't need to try to fix things on my own. But God's trustworthy, and I'm going to trust that He can take this and He'll work this out for my good." Would you hand that over today? Maybe you really do just need to re-examine even your mindset and your idea about who God is, that He's not just a cosmic distant Father, but He's very close, very loving, compassionate, tender, and He wants to know you more and more. And maybe that makes all the difference in the way that you approach God. Or maybe you're just really struggling with this idea that you can really rest in grace, that you don't need to do more, that you don't need to work for your salvation, that you don't need to work more to keep God happy. We do good works, and that's great, but those should always be out of a response to grace, not to earn grace. And so maybe it looks like laying down that today. Wherever it is, wherever you are, how is God speaking to you today? And what does it look like to respond to Him?